Okay, so today we're going to be doing a water test. The weather's pretty awful at the minute. It's just been drizzle and rain and cloud, and the sun seems to have disappeared. So, managed to get a NT Labs water test kit. I'm hoping by doing this video and putting it online, some of you can help me out in terms of if something's really wrong and how to improve the water quality, that sort of thing. Remember, it's a new pond. So the water's gone a bit cloudy green. I'm guessing that's going through the new pond syndrome, and I think it was Mark Prenderville or something like that. Sorry if I've got your name wrong, but mentioned at the Finalizing website. So I'll have a look at that, and it'll give me a bit more explanation about the whole pond cycle, what to look for, that sort of thing. I'm hoping. So for today's episode, we're just going to do a little pond test with the water kit that I've got from NT Labs, and then hopefully I'll try and guide myself through, and then hopefully if there's anything that you think I've missed or any ways to alleviate any problems potentially with the water quality, then drop down in the comments below. And if you're not already subscribing, hit that subscribe button. Every subscription counts, as well as any like. So just, yeah, we're going to get on with the video. As I say, it's indoors for today because the weather is absolutely appalling. So I saved you the boring part of watching me drop all the little things into the little bottles there. Now most of the readings seem to be okay at the end of the, well, I need to wait 10 minutes for, I think it's the NO3 and the NH3, so that'd be the nitrate and the ammonia, and then once that's done, then I can let you know the results of what I got. But so far it looks like pH is probably around the 8, so I think for a new pond I'm guessing that's kind of what it should be. Put that in there. The GH was 9 drops, and it's saying down here that 8 drops is kind of the ideal value, so again I'm guessing that's should be okay. Now the KH was 7 drops, and it's saying here that it should be 6 drops ideal. So again, it's a new pond, so I'm expecting a bit of fluctuation in that. The NO2, which is the nitrite, I'm going to read that as 0.25. It's a little bit in there, not 0, but again, new pond. So, and then I'm going to wait for these two here, the nitrate and the ammonia. So once those two are done, then I'll let you know those results, and then we'll probably go up to the pond, have a little look. But yeah, first time doing the test, so any comments in terms of what you think, or are these kind of the correct results of what you would assume a new pond would be going through in the test results? And I followed all the instructions, so hopefully on my part there's nothing wrong with the tests. But yeah, anything when we come to the nitrate and the ammonia, if there's anything you can suggest, if there's anything wrong with any of the test results, that'd be great. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes now. I've just waited for the NO3, the nitrate and the NH3 ammonia tests. From what I'm looking, it seems that this is, I'm gonna say 2.5, about 2.5. And then the ammonia, the NH3, I'm probably going to say 0.1, just because I don't think it's quite 0.2. So I think looking at the results, the pond seems to be okay. You know, it's going through the nitrogen cycle, as mentioned, the Finalizing website, which one of my subscribers I think mentioned it. And I'm going to go to the pond just so you can have a little look, see the colour, and anyone give me advice on whether you think, you know, the pond colour's natural for a new pond. Not sure yet, but yeah, so water test done. So my results are what I think, hopefully, because there's been quite a lot of you watching this, so you might be able to look yourselves. pH 8, GH 9, KH 7, NO2, so that'd be the nitrite, 0.25. The NO3, which is the nitrate, I've put down as 2.5, and the NH3, which is the ammonia, as 0.1. So first time I've ever done a water test, so let me know whether you think that this test results here are good or whatever. As I mentioned, there's no treatment been added to the pond. The only treatment that's gone into the pond is a dechlorinator, and that's it. So this is kind of a brand new fresh pond, first water test. So if you can give me an idea or heads up whether you think this is good for now, whether it's going to get better or get worse. I know when you're starting a new pond, often things can go a little bit pear-shaped, so hopefully this is okay. And if anyone can give me advice on what these readings mean, I'm just going off the chart and the little tick symbols, so I think it seems to be okay. So we'll head up to the pond now. So the fish, you can see them, they're around. That's that Sankey I've mentioned about, just swum off. Down here, so you can sort of see the, so I'm not sure how well you can see, but it's got that kind of light green colour. You can just about see the bottom. Down there it's actually the Kikasuri. Yeah, so ponds are right. You can actually, down here where the, oh, if I go back over here, the air bubbles, you can see roughly where they come and start from down the bottom. This piece of wood's going. I'm just waiting for payday on Friday, so only a few more days. Then I can get another piece of net. Hopefully I'm going to be building, just out of some waste drainage pipe, a frame that will go all around the pond. That can go on top. That UV there is just there for now. Once I get this sorted out, then it's a case of where am I going to put all the filtration and everything, probably on that back side down there. Now, so I've got the UV. I'm not sure whether you should have it before or after, but we'll find out. Down here I've got my gate valve, obviously. In here now, let me just take this off and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so in here I've changed it around. I've been watching a few different videos, also seeing what other people are doing, and they seem to say, you know, the vortex does its job, but sometimes it can clog if you put the brushes in. But for now, touch wood, seems to be doing okay. I put the brushes in there just to trap loads of the big waste, the solids and stuff. Then it's going to go into here. This is some matting. This is some old filter matting that I had from the canister filter, or the pressure filter that I was running on the pond, on the pool. It's got some jack matting down there. Now in here, there might be a few still left down in there. Don't know if you see it, but that black mass there, I bought some pure pond bomb little gelatine balls, the bacteria. Now I've seen mixed reviews, you know, they're not worth it, they're worth it, but I thought as it's new, I'll give them a go, see what happens. Again, some more filter matting. There is also stuff underneath, so don't worry that it's out of the water. There is also filter matting down there. There's also got the jack mat. Then here I've got the K1. Now, you know, I'm starting out, so I built the main pond, and I will be putting an air stone inside of here, and somehow blocking this off, maybe with a mesh grate of some sort, and then have this as a moving bed with K1. I just thought, look, even though I don't have the air bubbles going at the minute, it's better just to have the K1 in there, just, you know, maybe grow some bacteria on it, not sure. And the pump just goes from here and then drains down into the pond there. Now, as I say, I'm sort of planning, this is very basic planning, but hopefully around here it's going to be sectioned in. This will be probably wood chip down here, and then I'm thinking about strapping this UV with a bracket along here, and then going into, I'm thinking either a backy shower or a waterfall blade. Now I've seen a few things, let me just turn this around so you can see me. Now I've seen a few things where maybe a backy shower here would be a good idea, but I'm also toying with the idea of a waterfall blade. Now there doesn't really seem to be that much in the way of negative reviews having a waterfall blade as opposed to having a purpose-built backy shower. Because I'm on a budget, I'm trying to buy things in order of priority. So you saw I've got the test kit, so the test kit was the #1 priority for me once the pond's built, and I've got a few fish going in here. Next thing was kind of how to, it will be a microscope, don't worry, that's coming. And I didn't know whether to purchase a waterfall blade over a backy shower. Now, waterfall blades are definitely cheaper than a purpose-built backy shower, and don't worry, I will be looking into that, but it's just kind of a treat myself and treat the koi when I eventually do get a backy shower. But is it a waste of time getting waterfall blades, or does it provide, you know, a circulation for the water, that sort of stuff? Do let me know in the comments, because I'd love to find out before I go and waste 50 quid, or on the other way, you know, spend a good 50 quid on a good waterfall blade. I've seen a few ponds on some of the Facebook groups and also some of the YouTube channels which look very nice, but I wonder whether they actually serve a beneficial purpose. Now I'm going to go and try and get that Sankey out. The fin rot, it seems to have not cured itself, but it seemed to have stopped. Now a fair bit of the tail is kind of not gone, but it's almost like a Y now. So I'll be getting some treatment. Now I think it was malachite green, and I can't remember the name of it, but one of the subscribers suggested it was like a waxy substance that you'd put over, once you treated the koi, then you'd put over the koi. Now if you can comment down below whether you think that's a good way to go. As I'm new to the hobby, I don't want to be buying treatments here, there and everywhere in case I'm buying the wrong thing. And money is tight obviously with koi ponds, and seeing as I'm probably one of the younger koi keepers, I'm 22 for any of you wondering out there, so I wanted to find out exactly what I would need for the koi in order to treat. Now they're sort of slowly starting to come up, like you can see. This is Mike's Cassiogan Silver Fox bloodline and his Kikaku. They sort of come up here and now, probably looking for food. Now I know you're probably not going to put food in here at the minute, but I've been putting little handfuls, when I say handfuls, more like a pinch of food in, maybe once a day, once every 2 days, just to kind of try to get them to come up a little bit slowly. And as I say, I'm trying to do everything slowly because I've learnt in the past going fast is not the right way to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this net off. I'm going to go and try and catch the Sankey out. Now it's a big pond and it's a little bit greener, so it might be a little bit difficult, but I'll try and get him out. And then I'll put him in a bowl. I don't have a purpose-built bowl or a purpose koi bowl. They seem to be very expensive for what is literally a blue bowl with a piece of measuring tape inside. So it'll probably be in a black tub that I have for now, but hopefully it'll give you a bit more idea on how to treat best the koi. Because I've had it for a while now and it's done really, really well. It's only recently that it had the fin rot issue. Now I'm thinking it might slightly be because it was in the pool for quite some time, whilst, one second, just parakeet invasion going on. Yep. No, they're gone. Oh, they're still around. So we'll try and get through that noisy holler. But they've been in the koi was in the pool for a while, just running off a pressure filter. It seems to be doing okay. So it might have actually, the water quality in the pool might not be as great as what it might be in this larger body of water. So I'm hoping that it's feeling a little bit better. Also, some people mentioned salt. Tried to salt the koi. Now my mum's partner, he has reef aquariums, so marine aquariums, and he's got a refractometer. So hopefully, if anyone knows, I think PDVM or PDV salt, I think some people were mentioning, any salt that you reckon would be good to salt the koi, because obviously I've heard horror stories about, you know, putting too much salt in, you know, things like that, you know. But I've heard that when you salt the koi, keep loads of aeration going in there, and it soothes the koi. So any advice, please drop down in the comment, because I'd love to you know, help this koi get a little bit better. So I'll get on that now and try and catch the koi. Okay, well, after trying to fish around for a good 25 minutes or so, I have not been able to capture the Sankey. Now, I've never had a pond this big, and the end of the net disappears at the bottom. It's about 5 foot deep, the pond, as I say. So I need to go buy a really large net now. Hopefully in the next few days I might be able to catch him. Takes a little bit of video recording, and then in the next video I can put that in. But for now, he's doing alright in there. And if he can evade me with the net, then still got some energy and life left in him. As I say, massive thanks to all the new subscribers and also the old ones as well. Really appreciate all the advice that you guys are giving me, and I'm glad that I'm sharing my problems with you guys. I think Andy from Koi Diaries, I think he said in one of his videos that he was so glad that he'd done the video kind of updates and stuff whilst building the pond, because it's really useful for others to kind of help through the issues that you might face when you are kind of first doing a pond or first getting into koi keeping. So hopefully in the next few months it will start to look less like a building site, and I'll probably get some sort of coverage for the filter house over there, and then hopefully here got these playhouse panels from when I was a little kid. Going to put these up here, so it's going to be a nice viewing area. Down the back there will be another viewing area, and then here is going to be the waterfall blade or backy shower, depending on what you guys put down in the comment section. And this will just be kind of maintenance and stuff, and just access to get to the filter, that sort of thing. I thought about maybe building up a wall here if I did get a backy shower with just out of some wood and walnut timber, putting the backy shower in between the wood, and then building a small structure here, almost like a little mini koi shed. Let me know if you guys have any opinions on that, and also if you've built something similar yourself. I'm not sure, because it's probably about a 4 foot width across, so it's not a huge area, but it's just put all the koi bits and pieces. So again, as I say, massive thanks to everyone that has subscribed, and if you liked these little set of videos that I'm doing, please subscribe. Any help, tips, advice is always really useful for someone starting out in the hobby, and I found YouTube to be a really kind of helpful platform, and again, massive thanks to everyone that puts a comment down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. It's up to you. But I'm trying to create these little videos so that someone new starting in the koi hobby, and perhaps someone a little bit younger as well, knows that you can do it. You just have to kind of take the risks and take the hits as you go along. And if I can do it, then I'm sure some people watching at home can try their own project in their back garden. So that's all for today. Today was just a bit of a water test, first one for me. Tried to get some opinions from you guys watching, what you think the water quality looks like, if it looks okay, anything I need to change. So yeah, hopefully Friday is the big day, payday, whoop whoop. Everyone loves payday, including me. Get the timbers to go around and pin the liner back, cut the excess liner off so it actually looks like a pond as opposed to just a big pool of water. Microscope as well, so I can maybe do a video on scrapes or scraping for beginners. We'll see what happens, but for now that's all for today's video. As I say, please put down in the comments of any answers or any ideas you might have to any of the questions that I've been asking throughout this video, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. If you like the video, again, subscribe, click that button down below, and like the video and share if you can. So see you next time, guys.